What's up, y'all? It's KMedulla with Silk Talk, where every day is a great day to create. Today we are not at Silk Studios, as you can see. We are actually here at Eclectic Bazaar, which was actually created by Ebonee. So Ebonee, what made you decide to create this event, Eclectic Bazaar?
I'm a nurse by trade, but I'm an entrepreneur at heart. Basically, Eclectic Bazaar was born out of the coronavirus, out of the pandemic. Watching people who have been laid off their job, who have been furloughed, who weren't making the same amount of money that they had been making before, actually have the time to, kind of do the things that they love, the things that they wanted to do by nature.
And I love that, yes, there's a downfall of the COVID-19, but also just being in quarantine, I was able to realize hey, I need to find another stream of income. I have this artwork that the world doesn't even know about,
right.
And I need to be putting these on bags, on t-shirts, and just really showing my art.
It made me just feel like, you know what? Why can't we just all come together? I know people want to be small business owners, but sometimes you don't have paperwork, sometimes you don't have licensing and things like that, but you have a vision, you have a dream, you have an idea that you want to, curate some things.
Right.
And so I just wanted to provide a platform where small business owners all over metro Atlanta area could come together and just, for the community, for the culture, just collaborate and kind of show everybody what you're working with.
I really like that. We really are just learning what it is to be a small business. You said it when you were saying about small businesses, and they were like, oh, we can give you this loan, but you gotta have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and this everything. And just well, maybe you didn't go to school for the training, or you didn't have the resources. So we really are just learning what it is to be a small business. The second question is, so you have another brand called Hocus Potions. Tell me about that.
So Hocus Potions is my baby. It came out of the situation with me being a nurse, me working around patients who have COVID-19, and I just was like, I really want to know how to protect myself. What can I do to make sure I'm healthy so that my family is healthy, because I don't have an option to just stay at home. And I came across sea moss gel, and I was just like, okay, well, what is this? So my research just led me into more and more things that just seemed very beneficial. Great for our bodies, great for our health, great for our immune system. It gets rid of bloating. I just had a baby. I literally started just trying the sea moss, which led into the elderberry. And I started just telling my friends, you really have to try this. it is so good. And so then people were like, oh, can you make me some? Can you make me some? And it literally just spiraled out of control to let me make a Etsy shop. So I made an Etsy shop, and I just started formulating what I really wanted to do. I really wanted to help people steer away from prescriptions and things like that. Big pharma is not where it's at for people of melanin, skin color. It's not where it's at for anybody, but definitely for us. Our bodies react differently to, environmental influences. That's where Hocus Potions is. It's all about enjoying the magic from the earth.
That's where it's at, because these medicines, it's not natural, and our bodies are reacting weird from it. So thank you so much, Ebonee, for being on Silk Talk. So tell our beautiful viewers, how can we find you? How can we buy some sea moss?
So you can buy sea moss from Hocus Potions either on IG for now. On Instagram, it's Hocus Potions, or on my Etsy shop, and my Etsy shop is Hocus Potions as well. And I'll be more than happy to go over some things with you. I also offer an added benefit to my sea moss gel, which is using the power of crystals and manifestation to charge your sea moss. I add some little secret ingredients into it, and I say, well, how did you feel about this or about that? And he said, oh, I was so calm, I was so relaxed. And I'm like, oh, that was the moonstone I gave you. So, just let me know if you want to talk about a personal potion for you, and you can enjoy the magic from the earth too.
Thank you so much again, Ebonee, for being on Silk Talk. Every day is a great day to create. So you guys, we are here with Kingston of Sushi Inc. And let me tell y'all, this is not a real drink, it's a candle. When I saw it, I wanted to drink it. It got ice in there and everything. Like, I'm thirsty over here. So yes, she makes these amazing candles. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Like, oh my goodness. So Kingston, what is the creative process behind making these candles?
About the candles, the process, my wife actually handles that part. However, I've been tapping into it for the past couple of weeks because we have more events coming up. I think the most difficult thing is just making it look like a real drink. It's also the most appealing thing for our customers. And then that's the first thing they notice, like, oh my gosh, you guys are selling drinks here? Like, how much are they? Of course, we want people to get drunk, but off the fumes,
right,
not the alcohol per se. So that's why we created the candles.
These smell so good, y'all. Like, I might have to go get me a margarita after this finale, y'all. So just tell us, where can we find you on social media? We need to know how we can get drunk off of these candles.
All of our social media, Facebook, also Instagram is Sushi Inc, and that's SHESHEINK''D. We also do customized candles as well, and memorial candles.
Okay, thank you so much, Kingston, for joining us on Silk Talk. Yes,
thank you.
Right. Guys, we are here with Lady T of Sweet Life Gemstones.
Yes.
What influenced you to teach people about the healing properties of crystals?
My own life.
Okay.
I went through a bad trauma, wanted to give up, and in the midst of me asking God to just let me go, He appeared to me in a dream with selenite. Selenite is a healer stone. And I gravitated to the stone. And I had to believe in myself at one point when I didn't have belief. So I started doing it with my own. So what I started off with was bracelets first, just to see if I can change the energy. Then I started giving them out to friends and family to see if there was a change. So initially I started off as of not telling people what they do, but just let people find interest in pretty rocks. And then they start getting changed. So then I said, okay, now it's time to educate them on the change in their life and why they're going through it.
Right. I love that you are even educating people about the healing properties of the crystals. So for someone that is new to crystals, what would you recommend them as their first crystal?
First crystal I recommend, amethyst. Amethyst is a wonderful stone. I also recommend clear quartz, rose quartz. Those are your top three you want to start with at first, because you want to get to know your energy, you want to get to know you, and you need to identify yourself.
See, that's why I love that. Like, you know, you have to reach deep inside yourself. So us as humans, we come from the earth, so we get healing from things that are from the earth. Whether that's like some type of tea, some type of medicine, a type of herb to cure something that is going on with you. It's about just learning yourself and just elevating. And I'm so excited that you was able to be on the show, Lady.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So let our viewers know, how can we reach you?
You can always text my phone at 404-380-0640. I'm also on Instagram, sweetlife_gemstones. You can catch us there as well. I also have a website, www.sweetlifegemstones.com. So that's how you would get in touch with Sweet Life Gemstones.
Well, you guys, hit her up to be able to get your life right. You guys, I'm here with Shay Dip Desserts, and you guys, this right here. First and foremost, she gonna talk about what her favorite dessert is while I'm over here eating.
My favorite one by far has to be the strawberry shortcake. I don't know about y'all, but I love me a good strawberry shortcake because that's definitely my favorite one. Is it good? Is it good?
Okay. You guys, this is so delicious. So Just what inspired you to make sweets?
So I actually started a cupcake business back in 2013 with my mom. Ended up going to school for baking and pastry, and hated it. Not really the sweets part of it, but just the baking. I just could not stand being in the kitchen for hours baking. So dabbled in other things, and then eventually turned back to doing sweets because, you know, who don't like chocolate? Got into that, started an online business. We actually just opened September 1st, so this is my first event that we're doing, breaking out. Yep, so I'm excited about that. Thank you. So yeah, very excited about that.
But where can we find you to get some of these sweets? Because I'm about to get another one, you guys. It's gonna get crazy.
So like I said, we have an online website. You can find me at shadesditdesserts.com. I'm also on Instagram at shadesditdesserts, and you can also find me on Facebook, same handle, shadesditdesserts. If you go on the site, you can sign up for the Berry Club, and when you sign up for that, you'll get updated on different promotions, exclusive offers that we have.
Get into that right now. But thank you so much, Shade, for joining us on Silk Talk. And I'm going to eat another one, you guys. You guys, we are here with Monica of Atlanta's House of Henna, and she's going to speak to us about where did henna even originate? Like, I see that a lot of people have henna on them, but I just want to know the history or just the culture behind it.
Yes, a lot of people ask me that question. So the average person will think that it comes from India. Because they're prevalent with it. They get it for their weddings and different events that they have. But the oldest documentation is in Egypt. The mummies had it on their their toenails and their fingernails. So that's the oldest documentation, so Africa.
So just what inspired you to even want to become a henna artist?
Okay, so my husband and I, we have a cultural boutique in Little Five Points. And after around about a year or so, I wanted something additional to add to it. So I thought that henna was cultural, and I remember getting it a long time ago. And I was like, well, I know how to draw, so I'm pretty sure that I can learn how to do this. And it just jumped off from there into its own separate business.
Really? What kind of inks do you use when you, because I've seen where it's like brown, someone like red. I see that it's like different type of inks that people use for henna.
Yeah, so natural henna is going to have like a maroonish brown. If something is like really bright red, then that's not really henna, it's something else. It might be chemically enhanced. But natural henna is going to be brown or maroon. Then there's also something called black henna, which is dangerous. You really don't want to get black henna. But if you're looking for a black stain, a lot of my clients are African American and they want a dark stain.
Right.
So a safe alternative would be something called yagua, and yagua is a South American fruit.
Wow. I just love how educated you are on henna, because you know, sometimes people just go for like the trend, but you know, and you pretty much just fade out if you're just going with just the trend. If it's something that you naturally just believe in, you're going to educate yourself with it anyway.
Right.
So thank you so much,
Thank
Monica,
you.
for joining us on Silk Talk.
Thank you. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah. So where can we find you? Where can we get some henna?
Yes, so we are located in Little Five Points on Euclid Avenue. We do events, parties, mobile appointments, festivals, vending events, pretty much everything. And people will ask, do we just have to get it on our hand? We do it all over the body. My Instagram is ATL_henna. And that's it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh, well, thank you.
For joining
Thank you for
us.
having me.
You guys, I'm here with Tiffany Indulge in Art, and she has these beautiful organite pyramid resin artwork that she creates. And I just want to know just what inspired you to create something so beautiful like this?
So we just love raising the vibration of our community. We love combating anything that's negative and transmuting it into something that's positive, especially with 5G going on and all of these sicknesses and illnesses going on. Food not being real food anymore. So everything we know that's combating us, we're trying to create things that can uplift us, help us with our wellness. And we know that crystals and stones are very powerful. Art is very powerful. We wanted to create something that we can infuse with our love. And when I say we, I mean my spouse. So we work together in creating high vibe art for your home, including organite pyramids that bring a lot of love and energy, prosperity, EMF protection from radiation. So a whole bunch of things can come out of the pyramids. But we also do bigger things. So we do wall art, we do custom flooring, countertops. So we're just going all out with it. We can put crystals in anything with the resin art, which makes it so beautiful.
But so how long does it take for you to even make one of this size?
So it normally takes between 4 and 5 days, the pouring process. Yeah, we're very intentional when we create them. Sometimes we argue back and forth like for hours, like what we're gonna do next, because we just want it to be perfect. We charge them in the sun. We make sure that when we're creating it, that we're in a good energy. We have like high vibe music playing, love, incense, sage burning, like we go all out when we're putting our creative energy into the artwork.
I think that's very important to when you are creating something that is so personal that it's supposed to go with other people, that you make sure that you put that positive energy and make sure that you're balanced with yourself, because that energy goes to that person who bought your artwork, that bought your pieces.
Right.
So I really love that how you just talking about, you know, just high volume music, by instance, just really just getting into your own vibe to be able to create what you was on this earth to do. So thank you so much, Tiffany,
thank you
for being on Silk Talk. So please let our viewers know, how can we find you? How can we get our own pyramid?
Right. So right now we're selling online and at different vendor pop-up shops. Online, you can find us on Instagram at indulge, INDULGE _ in, the letter N for Nancy, _ art, ART. We're also on Facebook in the same manner, indulge _ in _ art. We're also going to be opening a center next month. It's going to be in downtown Decatur. We're really excited about it because we're going to have a lot of therapies in there, crystal therapies, aromatherapies, sound therapy, yoga nidra, so everything that can just keep you elevated. It's all about elevation right now and making sure that you're grounded in your spirit. So that's just what we're happy to bring to the community.
I love what you guys are doing, because it's a lot going on in this world, and sometimes it's so hard and chaotic that you have to balance yourself. You just have to be able to be right with yourself to be able to go into this world and deal with all this craziness. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the season finale of Silk Talk, where every day is a great day to create and passion fuel your purpose. If you have any questions, if you would like to be on season 2, because we are definitely looking for a cast of season 2, drop some comments below. Follow us on our IG channel, Scent Museum ATL. On Facebook, we are also Scent Museum ATL as well. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Scent Museum ATL, because you can see all the other episodes of Silk Talk. So we will see you guys on season 2.